Hey, Soul Fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you are feeling well and doing well. I'm feeling good, I'm doing good, and you know I got a great topic for you always. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. We welcome you with open arms. On this channel, we elevate, we heal, we grow, and we work on being better versions of ourselves than we were yesterday. And we do it with grace at our own pace. Now let's get into some things, Soul Fam. Let's talk about it, Soul Fam. Let's discuss what's waiting for us. Okay? Let's discuss what's waiting for us. See, Soul Fam, a lot of times we done wrote out our goals. We done had our visuals, we done had our dreams and aspirations, and we're sitting around and it's like we're waiting for the perfect day. We're waiting for the perfect moment. We're waiting for the person. We're just sitting around waiting. What are you waiting for? So fam, don't be sitting around waiting. You have to start doing some footwork. Because whatever it is that you wrote on that paper, whatever goals that you have set, whatever visions you have is waiting for you. And sometimes we're sitting around waiting for a day, waiting for a sign, waiting for, I don't know what it is. Maybe you're waiting to get a session. Okay, get you a session so we could get things moving and grooving. Because if you have a goal, you got to create a plan. So fam, if you have a goal, what's the plan? Okay, waiting is not a plan. Waiting is not a plan. Being patient, okay, and waiting are two different things. Okay, because you're gonna have to be patient as you wait for your seeds to grow, right? So let's not get it confused, because I know there's a lot of people that saying sit around, close your eyes, breathe, and drink some water, and everything's gonna come. No, Soul Fam. No, Soul Fam. You have these legs, you have these arms, you have this body and this mind, and you want to use it. Soul Fam, you want to use. If it's somewhere you gotta go, get those legs moving. If it's something you gotta do, get those arms moving. Get that brain flowing. All right, we have to start getting ourselves in the kitchen, literally and metaphorically, getting ourselves in the kitchen and creating some day-to-day activity and plan, and start doing some footwork. If you have a budget that you have to make, how can you make that budget and create the funds? Okay? If you have products that you want to produce, how are you going to be producing these products? If you have a name, if you need label, if you need a business course, okay, get into that business course. Start investing in yourself. Sometimes we're waiting for these results and we're not investing in ourselves, and we're not creating and stimulating, okay, the neurons that need to be stimulated. Okay, so we have to get into the right place and start speaking to the right people. And it's gonna take one step at a time, right? You're not gonna just wake up tomorrow and speak to that person that's going to change everything for you in one day. It's going to be a formula, right? You're going to have this person that does this. You're going to have this person that helps you with that. You're going to have to be patient as everyone starts to work together. You're going to start learning new things. You're going to start trying new things. You're going to start getting things moving and not just sitting around getting all the information in your head and living in your head. We've had 2 to 3 years to sit back and kind of reflect and refine and refurbish the things that we have been taught or things that we have been doing, X, Y, and Z, and now it's time to start just making things happen for ourselves. Making things happen for ourselves, being creative, thinking outside of the box, showing up. Sometimes we're just not showing up in a place that someone's waiting for you to show up. Where were you? We needed you to be here. We didn't see you. Out of sight, out of mind. So you need to show up, Soul Fam. Show up peaceful, be true to who you are, and give yourself that time to grow. Give yourself that time to grow. It's so easy for us to create this visual that we are just Michael Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got it going on in a bag of chips. And we often don't reach our full potential because we just get into that ego mode or get into that attitude that we may be better than someone else. And when you start to walk around as if you're better than someone else and you're more this and more of that, and now you're big shot. Well, if you're all of that, then no one's gonna really want to feel like they have any room or purpose in your life. So sometimes we start to believe that we are just, on another planet, and we don't really make the connections that we could be making. So fam, love is waiting for you, okay? Love is waiting for you to show up. I know that some of us have been in this single chapter for some years and some time, and we may have given up even to think that there's no hope for us, right? And that is not true. We have to start shifting things within us to attract the missing pieces that we may want. So what does that mean? That means we have to start putting ourselves in different rooms. We have to start working on our parents and stop thinking, take me for what I am. Whoever said take me for what I am, take it back. Because that is not enough sentence, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. We need to add to that sentence. Because yes, you want to be who you are. You want to be, if you're a little goofy, if you're a little this and you're a little that. But we also have to mature. Some of us, we aren't maturing mentally and we aren't maturing spiritually. And then we're like, take me as I am. I want new love. And we're not being realistic. And we have to learn how to have better conversations. We have to learn how to communicate. And we have to learn how to have healthy relationships. If love hasn't fell in your path in a while, then there's some things that you have to work on. Maybe you're chasing the wrong thing. Maybe you're living in a time that was 10 or 15 years ago. So you have to catch up to the time. This is so fair. We have to catch up to the time and know realistically what kind of men or women is available. Sometimes we don't know the pool, the single pool that exists. We just closed out of it, and so we're closed out of love because we're not trying to seek new knowledge and learn new information. There's new mindsets out here. There's new ways to love out here. And you have to make sure you're up to date. Also, your diet, your appearance. So fam, if you've been single for a while and you've had no luck, you have to make sure that you are approachable. Sometimes we put on these veils of unapproachable because we're so afraid of getting hurt again. There's gonna be some failed attempts when it comes to creating these new relationships. There is gonna be some failed attempts, so fam. And we cannot be afraid of failed attempts. We can't have that fear of rejection living within us because some things didn't work out. We have to shift our mindset. We have to shift our heart. And we have to want love to come in. Because if you are having that attitude of, if it happens, it happens, you're not really opening yourself up to new love. And don't accept less when you deserve more. All right, so fam, when you are being direct with yourself and you say, okay, I want some new love and I don't want to waste no time. When someone comes and wastes your time, so fam, and they're showing you they're wasting your time, make sure you end things politely and when it's time. Don't drag on relationships or beginning ships. That's what we're gonna call them. Don't drag on beginning ships because you're afraid to tell someone, hey, I don't want my time being wasted. You have to make sure you're closing these doors and you're ruffling through as many numbers as you can ruffle through until you fall across a number that's worth keeping. And when you run across a number that's worth keeping, don't play mind games, so fam. Don't do calculations. Don't do ghosting then reappearing. Be an adult. I know it may sound like, be an adult, so fam. Be direct. And don't be too nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay? Because we just be too nice and we be too ready and we be getting too excited. Calm down. Breathe. And trust yourself. When you find someone that you have interest in, exude the most confidence that you can. And trust that you're not bad looking. You're not a bad person. You're not all those negative things that people may have said about you when things didn't work out. Give it a fresh pair of eyes, a fresh you. All right, so fam, don't sit there and wait and waste more time. If there's something that you really want to do, do it. Is there somewhere you really want to go? Go. If there's a relationship you want to have, prepare yourself for those relationships. If you ever want to have a discussion and talk about some things and heal some wounds that you may have within, book a session with me. My details are always below. Okay, and I also have courses available if you want to just take a course and work on those things in private. Or maybe you want a nice book to read. 77 Pieces of Poetry is available on Amazon, and you will start to see things shift in your life for the better. All right, let's move forward with grace at our own pace. And in order to be a part of the show, fam, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and apply the knowledge. So fam, make sure you are applying the knowledge. Applying the knowledge is key, and you'll start to see things shift in your life. All right, so fam, Amelia Adair here. Thank you guys for always tuning in. Press the bell so you see when I post again, and I'm gonna see you at the next one. Bye for now.